I'm your host with the most local 23. You're joining me for Knight in Shining Suit, Chapter 25. Lights flash behind your eyes. Whispers of words reach your ears, but it's hard to hold on to them long enough to process. Fuzzy with drugs and whatever damage was done, you recall the last moments of consciousness, Bryan attacking, Ryder saving you. Ryder's face blinks in and out of memory, wildly frightening eyes pleading with you not to leave him. I wouldn't have left him. I never wanted anyone else. He's the one that pushed me away. But he'd been trying to change that. Uncertainty drives sharp knives through your temples. The pain is excruciating. She's moving. What the hell happened to him? I'll call the nurse. Ryder and Adam's voices soothe you. Your eyes flutter open and then close again. It's too bright. I think she's trying to open her eyes. I'm assuming that's what Bryan did to him. Let me dim the lights. It might be too bright. I'm fine. Where am I? Your throat is scratchy, and the push of a tube against your lips feels like nirvana. The cool water slides down your throat, easing the roughness. You're in the hospital. 4 broken ribs, a broken wrist, a concussion, and some internal bleeding. How long have I been out? Just a day. I called Adam from the ambulance. We've been trading shifts, keeping an eye on you. And Bryan? Ryder and Adam give each other a look. Their silent conversation makes you nervous. Bryan is the last thing you should worry about right now, Astrid. Listen, I just want to make sure he's in jail. I want to make sure he's not dead. Adam snarls and clenches his fist. Ryder just smooths his fingertips over your forehead. His touch is gentle. He's alive. God knows I wanted to kill him. Good. I couldn't bear it if you went to prison because of me. Astrid, I'd do anything for you. You were confused by Ryder's words. Anyway, he's not dead, he's in prison. I know the DA on the case. We're going for max sentencing. After throwing Ryder a confused look, you nod at Adam. Good. I want him away from my family. Not even Gina deserves a scumbag like that. Ryder stands at your bedside and takes your hand. His face is a mess of fading bruises. I'm sorry that he hurt you. It's shocking how little I actually knew him. I never would have imagined he'd be capable of this. I'll be fine, and I'm more worried about you, Astrid. I'm so sorry. Why did you come back? Ryder shakes his head like he's confused. I just had a feeling that if I walked away from you when you were so mad at me, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. I wasn't fast enough. He almost... I saw John there. Where is he? Is he okay? Time for a change of topic. You don't want to talk about what Bryan almost did to you. Ryder starts rubbing the side of his head as he answers. He's been in to see you a few times. He's fine, but that really upset what happened to you on his watch. Astrid, I'd like you to stay with me for a few days after they release you, just to be sure that you're okay. No, she's to stay with me. I've got top-of-the-line security system. Adam is rarely emotional, but he's practically snarling at Ryder. I assure you, I can take perfectly good care of my cousin. Guys... I have a place to live. With John. Both of them start arguing at the same time. Adam is insisting that is the worst place to stay. Ryder's insisting you stay with him. Both of you stop. I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm not going to run and hide from Bryan. I'll be fine. Cross your arms over your chest and frown, mostly because the movement hurts. I think it's unwise, but you're right. You're an adult, and you can make your own choices. Why do you always... Ryder's words cut off in a pained gasp. His eyes roll up in his head, and he drops like a sack of rocks. Adam, help him. You hit the alarm on the side of your hospital bed and start pulling in wires. Is he breathing? Adam is crouched beside him, feeling for a pulse, turning Ryder on his side. He's breathing, Astrid, but stay in bed. You'll just be in the way once the medical personnel get in here. You sound so calm, but your stomach is in your throat. You haven't been this scared since Ryder's accident. Finally, they're here, getting Ryder loaded on a car to doctors, checking vitals and shouting orders. Oh God, please let him be okay. What's happening? Adam pulls you into a safe, comforting hug and murmurs into your hair as they remove Ryder's limp body. It's gonna be alright. Just stay here, and I'll go see if I can find out what happened. It takes over an hour for Adam to finally get back to your room. Is he okay? Ryder has suffered from a minor seizure. The good news is he had a seizure here at the hospital. What's the bad news? I know that look. He nearly had an aneurysm. They missed a thinning wall of blood vessel in his brain. Adam. This is all my fault. That'd be ridiculous. Of course this isn't your fault. You're not responsible for Bryan's actions. Nobody but him is responsible for his dumbass. But... Oh, so you're God now. You're also responsible for the teenagers that plowed into Ryder's, causing his injuries in the first place. With a frown, you shake your head. No, but I feel like he'd never met me. If he'd never met me, he wouldn't be in this situation. Sweetheart, you have no idea the positive effect you have on people's lives. You have to stop taking responsibility for stuff you don't own. His words hit you hard, and you unshed tears spill. After a reluctant nod, he pulls you into a hug. I need to call his family so they can be here with him. After you call his family and let them know what's going on, you leave your room to be at Ryder's bedside. You probably can't hear me, but that's okay. It's enough that I can tell you how much I love you. And how sorry I am that you were hurt because of me. God, this thing between us has always been so damn hard. But every moment I spent with you has been a blessing. I just want you to be okay. Please keep fighting. If not for me, for yourself. For your family. For tomorrow. You'd think we could catch a break. A nurse pokes her head in and tells you that visiting hours are over. Tears will slip free and slide down your cheeks as you grip his hand. Just get better. I need you to be okay. It's been 4 days since you were released from the hospital. You've spent every minute by Ryder's bedside waiting and hoping that he'll wake up. The next few days, you find yourself taking a walk on the beach, mulling things over, with tears in your eyes. You find yourself daydreaming about a perfect world where Ryder never lost his memory, and you guys got happily. You're happily ever after. But that doesn't seem to be in the cards for us, does it? Because he did lose his memory, and then I lost the man I loved. Fate may not want you together, but that doesn't mean that you can't make a few bargains on his behalf. God, if you're listening, I need you to make Ryder okay. Because I love him, and it would kill me if he suffered even another moment. Oh, you really mean that? Startled, you whirl around and find the man himself standing quietly behind you. Relief and shock combine to bubble up into surprised laughter. We're gonna need to put a bell on you or something, because you're always sneaking up on me. Your hand is pressed against your chest, trying to calm your furiously pounding heart. He gives you a lopsided grin and shakes his head. You didn't answer the question, Astrid. Do you still love me? Ryder. Yes, I still love you. I always have, and the thought of you gone is too hard to bear. Astrid, I know you're unsure about me, but it's okay. Even if we can't be together, I'm just glad that you're okay. That's all that matters now. Listen, Astrid, I have so much to apologize for. I remember all the horrible things I've said, and it makes me sick. You remember? Yes, I remember everything. Jake was right. He said that I'd regret those words. Tears are streaming down your face now. You're close to ugly, choking sobs. You're with me now? You're back? You're my Ryder. I don't even care what you said before. I almost lost you. Don't think about that. Just kiss me. He pulls you close. His kisses are hungry, frantic, as if he lets you up for air. He'll lose you again. You pull away and lightly run your fingertips over his brow. Are you okay? I mean, you're not gonna fall over dead on me now that I have you back, right? He laughs and kisses you again. I'm okay. The hospital released me yesterday, and all I could think about was you. When or how did your memories come back? I remember being so frustrated that you kept pushing me away, and suddenly I flashed on another time you were doing that. And then the memories started flooding in along with the pain after I woke up. I'm so sorry that you had to suffer. I'd suffered 1,000 times more just to get the memories I have of you back. You're here. You're really here. And you're mine? For the rest of my life. Winding your arms around his neck, you close in for the kiss. Ryder grips your hair as he plunges his tongue into your mouth, dangling it with yours. Come home with me. Stay with me. Yes. Always yes. 2 months later. Is that a moose in a jacket over the fireplace? It's a moose or reindeer. It's one of the two. Question mark. I wish I'd brought Nicole with me. I hate that we're not a team anymore. Ryder wraps his arms around your waist and kisses the side of your neck. Well, maybe you two can find someone to run that office while she comes here and works with you more often. I'd like that. But I do need to start ramping things up, or my promise to your father is going to go unfulfilled. Wait a second. When did you promise my father? That I would never make you cry, and that I'd marry you in a year. Body comes to a complete standstill. Wait. When did you promise this? At their anniversary party. That's pretty bold, considering I'd broken things off with you. Yeah, but I knew that you'd change your mind. You love me, Astrid. Well, that's true. I do love you. Okay, that's settled. But also, what do you mean ramping things up? For a wedding. You need to start making plans, honey. Gives you a kiss on the cheek and heads for the door. I've got a meeting I am running late for. I'll be back late. You're speechless as he slides out the door and off into his own little world. He promised my dad he'd marry me. He wants to start planning our wedding? Guess what, buddy? You forgot to ask if I'd marry you. You kick the side of a chair and curse as the pain radiates up your foot. Then you call your BFF. Nicole, you need to come save me. Hi, Astrid. I'm fine, thanks for asking. How are you? Good. Living with the love of your life? That's super. No time for sarcasm right now. You will not believe what he's done now. You tell her, and with a gasp, he dials Danny into the call, and then you have to tell him too. Girl, should have stayed in Malibu. The crazy of Manhattan is too much for your brain to handle. Wait, what? I'm making you a flower girl. Can you guys just come here? Who plans a wedding without a proposal? I'm making you a flower girl. I'd rock a short, puffy dress and curls. And I'd make sure it's a really ugly dress. People will laugh. Well, if you're gonna be evil about it, I'm going to go. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. The three of you delve into a fit of giggles that makes breathing nearly impossible. After a few moments of trying to breathe again, Nicole says the magic words. You told him that you would love him for the rest of his life, and I asked if he'd love you. He said yes. Maybe he thought that kind of sealed the deal. Maybe he thought you were proposing to him. Oh shit, you're right. Am I getting worked up over nothing? Well, a girl does like to be asked. Okay, but I'm going to let it go for now. But also, help. I need you here. I'm working on hiring someone in Malibu that can help with a day-to-day, but they won't be ready for a few months, hon. You'll just have to hold on. Moving New York to be with Ryder, it seemed like the most sensible thing to do, but I miss having you guys here with me. Thankfully, Paris is in town right now, so I'm not entirely devoid of regular friendship. Well, Paris is definitely not us. Don't let her start thinking she's your best friend. Come home soon for a visit. Oh, you forgot to call John. Will do. Gotta get to the shop now and see how the remodel is going. Love you guys. Go and call John. Is he not a BFF now? The rest of the day is spent calling vendors, setting up venues, and making sure your new office sets the right tone. It's late when you finally stumble back in the apartment. Ryder hasn't called or texted at all today. That's odd. Normally I hear from him all throughout the day. A frown settles between your eyebrows as you set your purse down, and an envelope that wasn't there this morning is on the counter. What's this? It's not sealed, so you look inside to find a neatly printed note with a key card and an address. I can't wait for you to come. In more ways than one. What? Sorry, what? My brain quit. What the hell is this? Ryder, are you home? There's no answer. I'm just gonna find out who is at this address. Because while I know that my man is not having an illicit affair, it's not a bad idea to check things out. It's... whatever. Grab your purse and envelope before heading out the door. The building isn't far from Ryder's apartment, so it doesn't take too long to arrive. Using the key card you found in the envelope, you open the outer doors and walk to the elevators. Swiping the card again, the P lights up upon the panel. Huh. So it's someone in the penthouse. 1,000 thoughts swirl around in your head, and by the time the elevator dings, you're nearly bursting out of your skin with curiosity. The doors open to a lavish penthouse lit by candles. There's a card taped to the entry wall. You open it up. It says, "You're finally here." Hello? I thought you'd never get here. What's going on here? Are you with someone? Girl, that's the first goddamn thing out of your mouth. Your boy planned this elaborate thing. Yeah, he was hoping for Blondie to come here or something. There are rose petals strewn across the floor and the smell of something deliciously edible nearby. Your stomach rumbles in response. What? Why would I be with someone? You got my card, obviously. I mean, you're here. You left the card for me? No, I left it for the mailman. He's got to pick up my package. Who else would I leave it for? You're the only person who lives with me, Astrid. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. And you're not even... No. No. Not gonna do it the stereotype. Not gonna do it. Wait, did you think I was here with someone else? Maybe. I don't know. Why didn't you just call or text me to come here? Why the cloak and dagger? Because it's called romance. Because I wanted the first time you saw our new home to be a surprise, you dork. We've got issues, my love. No, just you. We can work on them later. But first things first, would you rather eat or can I get you naked? Or not both. I'm reserving the right to get you naked after your stomach stops growling, though. 8 of 10 doctors say you should wait at least 30 minutes after eating for any physical exertion. I thought that was swimming. Oh, well then, just let me shovel some food down and we can get right to the sex. Laughter echoes around the penthouse, which is obviously stunning now that you're looking at it. Well, then let's get some food shoveled in, my love. Once the food is plated and on the table, you plop down in his lap before he feeds you in between kisses. It's not long before your clothes come off and he kisses his way down your naked body. After laying on the couch, leaning against Ryder's chest, the lights of the Manhattan skyline glint outside the windows like stars. Hey, I've got something for you. Better than what you just gave me? Because it was pretty good. Better than that. Better than this gorgeous penthouse because also, killer surprise. He laughs and nips at your earlobe. Yes, better than this killer apartment. Holds up a familiar ring box and then dumps you off his lap before sliding to the floor. I've made some seriously bad judgment calls with you in my last year. I should have told you right away that you took my breath away and I was never going to let you go. But I didn't. Ryder, it's in the past. It's okay. I know I got this backwards too. I promised your dad that I'd marry you. I bought us a home. I set you on the task of planning our wedding. Okay, yes, that's a little backwards. But I forgot to do the most important thing. And I think I was trying to make sure you could see what I could offer before I, offered. And? Ryder pops the box open and your ring flashes up at you. Astrid, since the moment I met you, you've enchanted, beguiled, blessed, and amazed me. I don't want to live in a world where you're not by my side. Will you let me love you until I breathe my last breath? Astrid, will you marry me? The flirty grin, you lean forward and softly kiss Ryder's lips. I think I'm the lucky one. Yes, I will marry you. Shaky fingers, he slides the ring onto your fingers and kisses the knuckles. You said I had to come up with a really good reason for you to wear this ring again. I think this is a pretty good one. You laugh and throw your arms around his shoulders. Oh, it's the best reason. I love you. The end. Not bad. I love my BFF. Do we get our 10 diamonds? No! Hey, chapters, if you're watching, bad. No one's got their diamonds today, chapters. No one got their diamonds from Mr. Devil. No one got their diamonds from k.i.s.s. Come on now, and then you're going to charge us diamonds? Yes, folks, I want you to think about this. They're charging us diamonds for the Zombies vs. Aliens book. Yes! I was informed by this. By people who, read ahead. And they're like, by the way, diamonds. Yeah, that's real stellar, isn't it? Yeah, it's real nice of them. Hopefully that's not a thing. Hopefully it's not. We ain't doing that. Okay? When it's like, Pixelberry did it, and they're like, here's a whole entire book for 30 diamonds. That was fine. Because literally that was like 3 hours of content. But, no, not doing this. Not for like 15 minutes at a time, no. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the book. Did finally everything live up to your expectations? Did you enjoy it? Did you have a different outcome? Did you choose to go your separate ways? Let me know. With that being said, hopefully the audio quality was improved for you. I do try my best. And finally, people kept asking. Well, a couple people, they were like, what can I record? Is there any way to lessen the background noise? Is there, they're like, I don't want to record if I do record. So, there's a lot of new up-and-comers. Surprisingly, some of the YouTubers that are doing choices once came to me and asked for advice because I've been around a little bit longer than them. So I'm more than happy to give advice, and talk to people about any sorts of things from all walks of life. But yeah. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Head down description below, you know what to do. Also, if you hit that subscribe button, make sure that you hit that bell, because, you won't receive notifications for other videos that I indubitably do. And other than that, I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.